Hey, to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back to another video. If we haven't met each other, my name's Liz, and I'm just here to candidly share my journey on finding the best version of myself. So I am coming to you from a random campsite in the bush in the Northern Territory. Big reveal, that is where I'm going on my solo road trip. So my destination is the Red Centre, Uluru. So that's where I'm going. That's where I'm headed. What I did do is I did a bit of a decent sized detour first. I headed up to Darwin first because I have a really dear friend up in Darwin, and went and visited them. And I've had the most amazing time so far. So I just thought I'd do a quick video to give a bit of an update, share what I've been up to so far, and hopefully, if I can figure out how to do it, include some footage of this amazing adventure I've had so far. You know that feeling you get when you make a decision, and soon after you've made that decision, or sometime into making that decision, you just sort of feel it. You sort of feel like, yep, I made the right choice. That's absolutely how I felt about this road trip when I started just a few days ago. And I would just have this big goofy grin on my face for like several hours into the road trip. It just felt so amazing to be on the road and being by myself. Like I realized, like, not long into the road trip, how much I was looking forward to spending some quality time just with myself and having the amazing opportunity to be able to do that. I think it sort of links in really well with my most recent video that was talking about what I think it means to be an adult, and what your 30s are supposed to be all about. And it's that self-acceptance and that relentless pursuit. It's all about being the most honest and real version of ourselves that we can, and being able to fearlessly embrace who we are and who we want to be, and carving out our own path, whatever that means. And I think this road trip's really been a great example of that for me. It's been this great example of being able to forge my own path in this way. I made a decision a couple of months ago that I wanted to do a big road trip and drive to the centre of Australia, drive to Uluru. And people had said, oh geez, it's a long way, and oh, if you're doing Darwin, like maybe you should do Uluru another time. But I just, something inside me just said that no, I really needed to do Uluru, and I needed to do it now. And I'm really glad that I just listened to that inner voice of mine and just went for it. It's been an amazing journey so far. So I've been to the most amazing places already. I stayed at this really interesting place called Banka Banka. It's owned by the traditional owners of the land, I believe, and it's this lovely little bushy campsite out in the middle of nowhere. I arrived without any phone reception. I didn't realise that at the time. And so that was like an amazing experience. I'll hopefully include some footage of what that place looks like. Then I met up with my buddies in Darwin, and we went out to Kakadu National Park, and that was absolutely amazing. We did the Yellow Water boat cruise, and we were able to hear from a ranger, First Nations ranger, all about the land that we were on and the importance of the wetlands and the way the traditional owners use the land and the history of the land from the perspective of the traditional owners, which I thought was absolutely incredible. Learned so much about the fauna and flora of the area as well, and it was absolutely beautiful. There's an amazing place called Maguk. Another place I went to was an amazing place called Abia, and we did a tour with another ranger to learn about the history of the land and the ancient artwork and rock paintings in the area, and watch the sunset over this incredible rocky landscape. It was just absolutely amazing. And since then, so after catching up with my friend, I then said goodbye and moved on to Litchfield National Park, which is where I am right now. I'm at a campsite in Litchfield National Park. I've seen the most incredible waterholes and waterfalls. So I saw two waterfalls today, and I'll include the footage of those as well. Just such amazing, special places. I've been away for almost a week now, and of that week, other than 3 nights I spent with my buddy and her partner, I've been by myself the rest of the time, and it's been crazy how much I'm continuing to grow, to learn to love the time I'm spending just with myself. I think I've had such a good time with myself, and it's so nice to finally be in a place where I really love my own company. Like, I really, really do. Like, I've had the best fun, like, just doing little sing alongs in the car, driving through this incredible national park today, and just had an absolute ball. And it's so nice to finally get there. And if you're in a place where you don't fully love your own company right now, I just want to say to you, that's absolutely okay, and just keep going. It's like with anything, the more that you do something, the more you improve at it, the better you get at it. And yeah, so this is just your sign to keep pushing, keep trying, because I didn't always love my own company. I used to be someone that many years ago I was just needing to like message my friends all the time, or at the time my partner of the time. I couldn't do anything with myself, and that's totally okay, and I hold space for my past self for the place that she was at. um, but yeah, it was quite limiting that I had to wait to see if somebody else would do any of these things or go on any of these adventures with me. Even going to see things locally, I couldn't even do that. I wouldn't go out for dinner like for months or even years on end because I didn't have anyone who was interested in doing those things with me. And so I missed out. I missed out for many years of my life. And just over time, being single, just practicing, taking myself out for breakfast, taking myself out for coffee, taking myself out for dinner, taking myself away for one night of camping, then a few nights camping. So I just gradually built my way up to it. And now I'm at the point where, yeah, I've gotten used to it enough that I actually really love my own company now. I actually love, like, there's no one else I'd rather be on this long road trip with than me. Um, it's been so great that every day I get to carve out time for just me, and every day I get to decide what I want to do. Like, whatever I want to do, I get to do it. If I want to adventure all day, I can adventure all day. If I want to have a quiet day, I can have a quiet day. I'm in a really like hype mood. There's no one else's energy I need to manage around me, and I'm in a pretty hype mood most of the time when I'm on a road trip. I really, really get excited about doing road trips. And there's no one else's energy I need to worry about with that. Like, if they're in a bit of a bad mood, if they're having a bit of a bad day, which everybody has, and that's totally okay. But yeah, it's only my mood that I have to be concerned about. And or if I am in a bad mood for like the 5 minutes I might be in a bad mood for, I don't have to worry about um, anybody else in that. So that's been really great. It's You have so much freedom in deciding what you want to do and who you want to be every day when you're traveling just by yourself. So I think in this phase of my life, I'm just really embracing that and enjoying that. I think I look forward to having a long-term partner one day, and I look forward to having a family one day. And there'll be so many amazing, unique things and joys that will come with that life that I don't have in this current life. However, I'm also really embracing the fact that there are joys in this single life, this solo life, that I absolutely will look back on fondly when I do have a partner and do have children. Because life will be really different in lots of amazing ways, but yeah, there's so many blessings to being in the position that I'm in right now, and being able to explore these parts of myself without a worry in the world. It's such a privileged position to be in, really. So that's what I've been thinking about so far. Yeah, this road trip's been absolutely amazing so far. I guess to finish off this little video for now, there was a quote that I read a few months ago, and I can't exactly remember the wording of it, but it went something along the lines of, if you feel really compelled to do something, you feel really strongly about something, it's because your future self has already done that thing, and they already know how good it is for you. That's why you're feeling so compelled to do it, because your future self is looking back at you through your memories and is urging you to do that. So maybe that's just a little sign from me to you. that if there's something that you feel really compelled to do and you're in a position where you can start working towards doing that, maybe do it. Like maybe take the plunge, maybe start working towards doing that thing, whether it's a solo road trip to an amazing place. It's something that, don't wait for a partner, don't wait for your friends, like just do it for yourself. If you're feeling really called to do that, if there's some sort of um, opportunity in your life that you've been holding off doing because you're just not really sure, and not sure if all the pieces are in place, maybe this is your sign to give that a go. Because if you're feeling so compelled to do it and you've been thinking about it for a really long time, maybe it means your future self's already done it and knows how good it is for you. You'll be so glad that you did. So thanks so much for watching so far, and I very much look forward to updating you in my next video.